I have learned so much at Ole Miss. Academically, I got a great education, but Ole Miss prepared me for life lessons that I never knew were coming. Ole Miss really prepared me to go out into the world with tough skin, understanding that people come with different perspectives from different backgrounds, and I have the opportunity to really shape the narrative that I want to tell. I have so many memories of the basement of Farley, so I have a really special connection to that place. So when I bring my daughter back to campus, I take her by Farley Hall and show her the door that I would walk out at 3 a.m., sometimes with a police escort because of what we were covering at the time. So I cannot think back on my time at Ole Miss without thinking about the experiences I had in Farley. At the time, we had the printing press in Farley Hall, so I really got a full publishing education in the basement of Farley, but my lifelong friendships that I made in Farley Hall endure today, and that's what I really hold there. So much of my time at Ole Miss was spent defending and deflecting, and because I was at the time the first Black female editor, I was the first international student, and there are a lot of people who had a lot of really strong opinions about me in that role. And I would always look back on James Meredith and think back to what he must have had to endure just to come to the university. And I've always looked to James Meredith for his strength and his legacy, and I would never have missed an opportunity to come celebrate what he meant to this university, because he paved the way for a girl to come from an island with 70,000 people and sit in the seat of editor of the Daily Mississippian and be written into the history of this university alongside him. Somebody took a risk to let James Meredith in. Somebody stood up for him. Some people lost their reputation, their families, their friends, they got bullets so he could come in. We have to continue to take those risks, because by taking those risks, look at what it did to enrich the university. And we have to continue to take risks and make bold decisions that let others in, people that we don't fit the mold. I think there's a magnetic force at this university that keeps pulling me back to Oxford, and that scholarship that brought me here has forever bound me to the University of Mississippi, and I come back every opportunity I get. My daughter's here with me tonight. I bring my family here often, and this will always be a part of the story I tell about myself and even my island.